Alright guys, we're back with the Automation Challenge series. This is the P1000. This car's gotten several changes. I actually had to hop on Automation because I realized that this was slightly lopsided, and I removed the front lip I put on it, so... This is the first car testing that's dual clutch. Alright, oh yeah, that is really fast. You just maneuvering around those so much quicker than R. The R is 6 seconds behind. This has about 250 horsepower and weighs 1,100 kilograms about, so it's much lighter than the R, which is like 1,500. I don't know how it got so, well, I know how it got so heavy. It's the infotainment and the seats, because it's a 5-seater, so that's why it's so heavy. It'd be like, yeah, because like the race car is like 1,100 kilograms, like this, so they weigh about the same as the race car. So yeah, this thing I expected to do really well. Next challenge. Anyways, I never mentioned last, but this car was the one that participated in the 1,000cc competition. I really like it. It's one of my favorite cars. It's a 2018 car, but I did put pop-ups on it because I just can't think of a single headlight that would work on this body other than pop-ups. I mean, I think there's real cars that have bodies like this, like real actual race cars with like Group C and stuff. I just couldn't think of a decent way. It's not like pop-ups are banned, it's just like pedestrian safety. This is a fictional universe where we have those laws, so I'm gonna say it's fair game. I choose when my cars make sense and they do. I really like this car. It drives nice. I actually tuned it a lot so that it doesn't oversteer, doesn't understeer too much. It actually got furred, I believe. Which is quite nice. It seems like the other cars have way more power than this does. It's just got clear controllability and weight. All rev the exact same red line. All 9,000. But all of them have to have different engines. Normally I leave all my cars with the identical engine, just different versions. I leave the type, the family capacity. Well, the family capacity can't be changed. Well, technically it can be for all. I haven't tried it, but it's like that because P1000, P2000, P3000. The entire point was it would have 3 different trims, all 1,000cc, 2,000cc, and 3,000cc as a displacement. So they ended up having all the different engines, however, they're all built the same. So they're all the same block type, block material, head material, heads and valves, all that's the same. They're just different engines because it would be impossible to do it otherwise. Once I just changed the variant capacity, which I didn't know when I made the P2000, and then when I made the P3000, I just had a brain fart. It's best not to talk about it. I had to remake the P2000's engines. Because turns out it wasn't exactly 2,000cc, it was 2,000. Like, interior-wise, it doesn't have any infotainment, it doesn't have, it's only got sport seats, and it only got, well actually it's only got one middle seat, it doesn't have 3 seats, just one middle one. It's supposed to sort of a track-focused car that's, I guess, street legal. Apart from the pop-ups. Well, I mean, there's probably a way maybe that you can make pop-ups illegal. It's not like they were just illegal, just pop-ups are. It's just as a result of pedestrian safety, which I said before. This is a good time. Let's see. 2.3. Ooh, actually didn't do as well as it did on the slalom compared to other cars though, because that's a Sunburst HR Cup. But the HR Cup has like 50 more horsepower than this car does. Weighs about the same. It's the only difference is it's got a manual transmission. This has a dual clutch, which means it gets off the line instantly because I don't have to like shift it in the gear once it says go. This thing can already be in gear and then it goes and then it just goes automatically. Which is what I'm gonna be doing. So it's got sort of an advantage of going with dual clutches because dual clutches and automatics can do it. Just all automatics. And obviously this car just got way more power. However, I do expect the P3000 to be like up there. I don't know if I have mouse cursor on. Anyways, next challenge. Alright, now we have a little recorder. One thing this car doesn't have, it doesn't have ESC. So see, I can put it in manual 1 and then as soon as it says go, slow in a straight line. You said like a 4 seconds, 0 to 65 seconds. It's not by any means fast in a straight line. It just gets all its speed from being super light. It's only 250 horsepower. And I mean, the P2000 is like 450, so it bumps it up quite a bit. And then the P3000 is 700 horsepower, so that thing's gonna be a beast once it's out. Actually tuned properly. place. Excellent. 3 seconds ahead of the B9 HR Cup. It just depends on the track. That's an actual race car, so it's much more racing focused, I'm guessing. Although this thing's on race preset suspension and push rods. That's on double wishbones front and back. This is on push rods front and back. So I'm not exactly sure how that works. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's just skill. I don't know. The HR Cup was in the first. It's on the earlier cars. So, whatever. Next challenge. This isn't really this car's home, since it's not really fast in a straight line, but let's see. Maybe it can beat... maybe it can beat at the B9 HR. No, that's kind of bad. Let's see where that places it, but there's lots of cars here. Oh, that's the RSBRC car. HR Cup. Which means the RS86 Turbo. HR, it beat the HR by like a pretty big margin. That thing's just way heavier than this thing. Like, it's got like a 500 kilogram difference. That's pretty big. Anyways, next chapter. This car's not really made for this. Well, not a lot. 2 cars. Well, actually, no. 4 cars actually were kind of made for this that we've done. Well, actually, no, 5. However, it does have all-wheel drive, so it shouldn't do horribly. Well, likes the rev line. Designed it so it doesn't slide very much, so it's just gonna understand the corners. Tail out of the exit. Can never get it in the front. Plausible for actual supercars to go around it. Oh, well, it didn't beat 2 cars, and none of the, it beat a Sunburst. It beat that, it beat the actual purpose-built rally cars by 4 seconds on a rally course. That is just interesting. Very interesting. Okay then. Right. Didn't expect that at all. Here's the thing I would least expect today, but anyways, next year. Alright, time to do a little tuxedo run, see what this thing can do. 50 horsepower. So let's see, it's a 7-speed. 100 miles an hour. And put it in a tunnel. Yep, 7. Those have 2 wings on it, so can't imagine it helping. Dang, I accidentally pressed the brake. Is its top speed. It can't go any faster. That said, 140 miles an hour I don't think it's too bad for only 250 horsepower and 2 wings. Next. Alright, time to see how it does on this. It did really well on the SLALOM, so I expect good things from it here. Well, this swing is showing up in its status. Turn in the world. Oh, she doesn't do that. I don't have any idea how good that is because, like, we'll look at it. Does it look like I can tell? No, I can't. So yeah, 147.7. I don't know how good that is, so I'll find out when I put it into the leaderboard, which I'm gonna link in the description. Hopefully I should update it when this video comes out, so it should all be up to date. I'm just doing it for the time being. Once I get to an actual schedule where I'm uploading these like on an actual scheduled basis, it's gonna be like maybe once a week. I don't think I'm gonna stick with once a month because I think that's good. Anyways, next. Alright, so now we have the off-road course, which it's not gonna complete. Have you looked at this car? Yeah, it's not gonna complete it. Let's stop me from trying. It won't. How did this happen? What even is that? Oh, that's a vent. Or his car's sad excuse for the ground. I'm supposed to leave it here as a national landmark. Anyways, next challenge. Alright, time for this. Manual 1. That sounds like Boxer 4. Woo! 4 seconds faster than whoever is this car. What is it? It's the HR Cup. Of course it is. And there's the HR. 4 seconds faster. This car's just really good. Like, it's just overpowered. Alright. Last challenge coming up soon. Well, right now. Alright, the last challenge. Just a long race at this hill climb course. Seconds. That thing just drives, like, I tuned it so it would drive perfectly, and it does. It just drives, like, perfectly. Because I just tuned it so that it would. And it took a while, but it's just one of my favorite cars that I've made because it drives so well, and it's so light. I mean, it's not the lightest car I've made. I've made lighter cars, but it's got all-wheel drive, a dual clutch, and it's that light. Like, I mean, it's still an automatic, but I like the dual clutches because they allow you to shift. Anything that allows me to shift myself, I like. I don't care if it has a clutch or not. I just want something that will let me shift it myself, and that's all I really care about with transmissions. I do like sequentials quite a bit. Those are pretty good. A lot of fun of the manual without having to, like, go and, like, do that without having to clutch. It's quite nice, but 20 seconds, though. And that's on the HR Cup, right? Yeah. That's such a, like, big distance between that car. It has put the B09 HR right out of the top 3, though. Okay, it's a quite nice looking car. It drives nicely. It's one of my favorites that I've made, honestly. There's any more powerful, harder to drive versions, but they still drive quite nicely. Looks so nice. Alright. So that's gonna be it for this video. Goodbye.